Hi everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. How are you doing, you beautiful, beautiful people? I hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. We've crossed the 6,000 subscribers. What a milestone. Thank you for all the people that are just joining in, all the people that have been with me through this entire journey. This is such an amazing community, kind people, sharing people, accepting people. I'm so privileged to have you here with me, really. Today we're going to react to Token Happiness official music video. Something tells me it's not going to be happy from what we've seen from Token so far. Let's go. Let's react. Token Happiness.
Ripped jacket with the stains on the surface. He was the kid that everyone was happy they weren't sitting alone.
I don't know if it's related, but it's the same kid, actor, that we've seen in the last video of Token, right? Exception, I think that was the name. Maybe it's like the before. We're seeing the background of his. I don't know if it's related. If so, love the storytelling, right? We see how his life is behind the scenes and like in school, and then the result. Which video came first? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below if it's related to what we reacted in the last video.
Visible to every passing person, wondering what it would feel like to have a purpose. He never had a childhood, forced to parent his own parents like no child should. His father is a veteran, drowning his memories with liquor, and his mother's taking pills like doctors give her, but they only make us sicker with no sibling to walk through the stuff. No ends, no money, no friends, no buddies. He ain't talking enough. He don't put himself out there. He's offering too much. Well, who in his life would he learn that confidence from? And he sits behind me in class. One day I heard him crying from the back. Finally I turned around and I asked what was wrong. And the first time I heard his voice, he said, all I know is pain. If this is life, what's the point? Show me where happiness is. His voice gloomy, he looked through me. He said, show me where happiness is. Desperateness in his face, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't think, show me where happiness is. He put his head down and he didn't make a sound. Show me where happiness is. And I just froze, like I don't even know. Perfect makeup even though she don't need the extra touch. She was the girl that every other girl was jealous of. Silky hair, blue eyes, thin body with curves, but her new clothes only covered parts of it. She's almost looked at like a goddess to all. Attracts every pair of eyes when she walks through the hall. But she's likable too. She's not the one to gossip. Evident when you talk to her, she ain't ever pompous. Wealthy home filled with knowledge and newness. She was the youngest out of 3 book smart students, and her parents were so proud. Pride was all around her, but I always noticed something was a little off about her. She sits in front of me in class. One day I noticed heavy makeup on her wrist when she passed papers back. After class I approached her and I asked about it. She said it don't mean I have it if I'm around it. Show me what happiness is. Damn. I looked into her eyes, I saw her for the first time. Show me what happiness is. I saw regret, she walked away in a sec. Her voice rang through my head, show me what happiness is. I watched her walk away, she became another face. What she say, show me what happiness is. And I just froze, like I don't even know. I don't know because I asked myself the same thing.
It's like one of the videos that I'm doing on Instagram, personal development. I wanted to talk about masks. What masks do we put on during the day because of the expectation of us, right? Other people, what they might think, what they expect us to be or look like, even though, of course, it's what we think, and we think we know what others think, but it's our voice, it's our voices. And that's what we're seeing right here. Like someone that on the outside looks perfect, And then you look in and you see that there is tension, and the tension is rising and took its toll, right, on the beautiful young woman. And beforehand, on he's looking at the table, he sees a gun. Who like, think about yourself sitting in the room, like thinking, what kind of stuff other people are thinking. You can never imagine what he's going through to this extent. Like, that's how crazy it is. He sits and he imagine his notebook or whatever on the desk, there's a gun. How? You can, unless you see them, as he says, and ask them, how are you doing? What is wrong? You just don't know. What mask do you put on during the day that you would love people to see through and ask, how are you doing? What do you need help with?
Every single day, but every single answer has been vague. How come some appreciate the sun after the rain, while others just see the puddles as if nothing has changed? And as I watch people living
Perception, right?
in a life I couldn't take, I wonder if they see a way out mentally. And as I watch people living a life I idolize, I wonder what they feel and what isn't seen. As I watch my whole family take pills for the
I was about to say, we're gonna go back for a second, to be sensitive and to ask, what's up? Why are you crying? What is wrong with you? To notice those little things that might be cracks in the armor of the other person. You gotta go through a painful life yourself, right? To build that empathy, even though a lot of the time it's surrounded by anger and what looks like people blocking themselves out of emotions. But maybe it's too much emotion to handle.
I wonder what they feel and what isn't seen. As I watch my whole family take pills for depression, I wonder what true happiness really means. I wonder if because I'm genetically predisposed to it, that is the reason I find myself feeling weak. Only sometimes in and out. I guess it's scarier when you don't have a reason to be feeling down. Sometimes I just am. Sometimes I just feel no one will ever understand. Sometimes I wanna cry. Sometimes I wanna crush my family's so-called medication. Look in their eyes and tell them they don't need it as long as we just have each other. But then sometimes I watch them suffer. I just wonder where happiness is. Show me where happiness is.
No one, he looks strong and no one asks him how he's doing, even though he takes care of others. I bet he's often, or was often, overlooked. I think there is one thing I want us to go out from this reaction or from this video without talking too much, and it's to show interest in others. Really, and be honest in the conversation about ourselves. That will open up doors in ways we can't even imagine. See others, look them in the eyes and ask them, how are you doing? Really, I care, I want to know. Are you okay? That's what I want to take from this video, and I hope you'll take it with me. And also the question, what mask do you put on during the day and would like to take off? Let me know in the comments below. I want to talk with you and open a discussion about it. Thank you so much for joining me in today's reaction. If you liked the video, hit the like button. It will sure help the algorithm and us grow and get to those who might need it, who might gain something from it, as we help lift them up, which is the most important thing. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Beautiful people, beautiful community. I am privileged to have you here with me on this journey. You're one of a kind. Thank you for being you. I'm going to see you in the next reaction video. Thank you and goodbye.